All right. Ow. Duchess, calm down. Hey, Lumiere. I'm just sharing this. God, how's the stream going? Duchess! That is Marcus! You are about as dense as a fucking brick house. Stop. Alright, you're coming back inside. Come on, you're done. Nope. You don't want to go potty? All you want to do is be out here barking at people? Then stop. Kid. Go potty. Jeez. Oy vey. Yeah, this camera is absolutely terrible. The whole setup for this new phone was freaking $68. The advertisement for the phone upgrade was $25. So in order to get the phone established and running, we paid twice as much, actually over twice as much as what they said it would cost. Don't go with Boost Mobile. They lie their asses off. Hey, Rainbow Six Siege, how's it going? Yeah, I know it was infinitely loading. It's because I was trying to get the Facebook and everything else established as per usual. It should be back up and running now. I'm taking her out. Did you get a hair stuck up your... Oh no, you can sit there and you can work that out. After all the times you've been eating out of the litter box, I'm not going to grab it. I'm not going to go and get a doggy bag. You handle that yourself. Yeah, that's why it has trouble loading every single time. Now this is, like I said, this is my new phone. It makes me look really fucking close. Look how close that is. Here, let's see if we can... Nope, yep, I'm just perpetually up in your face. Look at that. Nightmare fuel. Ridiculous. Duchess, no. Come on. And it's fucking warm as shit out here. Yeah, it's freaking still 80 some degrees. I've got to go water the blueberry patch. I played 2 rounds of the boxing game. Did pretty good. I tied one, won one. Not bad. The first one, I'm pretty sure our signals were both pinging. So it was fairly evenly matched. We were both on shitty routers. And the second one, the signals came in strong, and it was one hell of a fight, guys. That was so much fun. So much fun. But now... Duchess! I can't tell if the quality's better or worse. Duchess, come on, your dad wants to come outside. I'm actually debating, though, on whether or not I should go and have at least one of you on the line with the phone around my neck and the other on a lead while I'm out watering so you guys can enjoy it a little bit. Maybe that's something we'll work on tomorrow. So, I'm not somebody that just goes out and buys a phone simply because I don't like my phone anymore. As a matter of fact, my old phone looks like it went 10 rounds with Mike Tyson. It only went 1 round with my dog, but it looks like it went 10 rounds with Mike Tyson. So, the screen has been cracked for a while. Today, after I went and helped them pack up for the bazaar that they did, the farmer's market out in Scappoose, I went to go and check my phone, and that sumbitch wasn't turning on. Well, I fiddled with it, and I fiddled with it, and we got it to turn on twice, and then it just was not waking up anymore. So it's dead. Now I get to use this. I hope the phone case looks really cool. We ordered blue. They wanted another $40-some for a phone case that we found on Amazon. On Amazon for like $8. They wanted to charge us 5 times the asking price on Amazon for the same thing. All I gotta say to Boost Mobile is you can suck a nut. Ain't no way. Oh, he's got a poo. Yep, he's steaming it. That's why the lawn is getting so green, sir. Is you keep defecating on it. I do have to water that at some point this week, though. I am not celebrating Pride Month. I am actually going and focusing on Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, which was originally June. Yeah. Funny how that works. We can all celebrate what we want to. Come on. Oliver, you are not a goat, and this is not a snack bar. Oh my God, that is just the worst. Hello? Yes. I would like to report a crime. Don't ask me for the description of the individual. It looks like I fucking recorded with a rock. That is terrible. So terrible. Oliver, come on. Nope, come on. Oliver, you have food inside the house. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Maybe tomorrow you can be outside while I water. You and your daughter can find something to be tied off to, and you can just go and run and frolic and play in the water while I water.
Which one?
Well, they both can. It's just one's going to have to be on a lead and the other's going to have to be tied to something. We do have the lead that's attached to the porch out here, so I was thinking Oliver on that and Duchess on the handheld. Okay, so let's come over here. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day, as this is now my property. So to speak. We have got to do the upkeep on said property. Mowing, pulling weeds, and watering the blueberry patch. There we go. See, there's one reason I like this faucet more than the other. And it's leaking. Never mind. I liked it before because it didn't leak. So much for that bullshit. Alright. Now we gotta walk around. I think I see the consequence. I see the consequence of my actions right now. Oh, well, what? Oh, shit. Cat ain't having none of that. Good old-fashioned consequence. Now, I was told these aren't raspberries. These are actually a form of what is that? Thornless blackberries. But the leaves look so much like raspberries. Gonna come through. See, I guess whatever doesn't have a thorn on it, we don't cut out. Coloration reminds me of stinging nettle. Huh. There is a game trail right through that. From something that's rather wide. It's like a literal, there's a little hole right through the middle of that. How's it going, guys? Should be getting all the messages. Unless YouTube is hindering the discussion again, which does tend to be what they do. I'm sorry, Mr. Kitty Cat, but I have got to water the blueberries. Just because that is your home like 90% of the day does not mean that the blueberries don't get watered. Sir. Forgot to cook some food today? Yeah, we just opted for takeout. Look how many blueberries are coming in. And the person that wants to dig these out, who used to own the property, or whose mother used to own the property, he says we can keep some. And like the sheer amount that one plant produces from these, I call them these Pardue plants, is astounding. Especially since they are planted too close together. They are just heavy on the produce. And I was supposed to do some gardening today, but the phone decided to take a shit. The idea here is I water it enough, go eat some pizza. We have some of those, I think it's Tostitos pizzas, the square ones or rectangle ones. Oh, that shit is so good. Easy to cook, fast to cook. Actually, by the time I'm done tomorrow morning, hopefully I'll be able to just water straight through all of these plants to get to the plants in the back. We've got trees and blackberry vines growing through here. But you stay with me here. Hey, Pancake. Let me guess, it's really warm where you're at too? Yeah, not fun. That's why getting a grill is a good idea. Especially if you have friendly neighbors and you want to strengthen the neighborly bond. Firing up the grill and inviting people over. I mean, we don't do that yet, but maybe eventually. Once we get the house and the property cleaned up. It's 10:50. Oh my god. Well, it's probably about, what, 7:50 here? 8:50. My lord. Oh shit. So you guys are in the same time zone. Twinsies. Now here you can see what we want. This is how we want the blueberries to inevitably look. You want plenty of space with no foliage, no extra clutter back there, just bare dirt. Does give you an advantage while watering. You can really see what's going on. The crazy thing about the US is it's so large that you got different time zones. I mean, that's just nuts. Probably happens over in Europe too, but I mean, like, not in the UK. You don't have 2 time zones in the UK, do you? Well, we'd have to go and ask somebody from the UK, I suppose. All right. Let's see if I can actually get on up in here. So you can see almost all the way through there. That's how it's supposed to be. If they were a little bit wider right there, I could just water the whole thing from the middle of it. That would make it so much easier. So much easier. Hey, Jason. All right. We are going to pull this as far over as we can without putting tension on the other end of the hose. I'm going to come over here. There's always one section. Woo! Not on the new phone, please. New phone. I'm actually starting to think that the deer are coming in here too and are eating up the blueberries. Not the blueberries, but their leaves. Because some of these lower branches are looking a little naked. And here's where we've got to slowly work our way over to. Yeah, I was actually checking out the sprinkler systems that they had for sale over at Bi-Mart, which is Redneck Walmart. Sad that Walmart's no longer the redneck version of itself. But they have some sprinklers that you can actually set to go a certain distance. They're the fan sprinklers that rotate back and forth. And you can get them and you can set them to only go left or to only go right by a certain margin. And I used them back when I was still working gardening quite a bit. Look at that. There's just so much green. That tree has fucking got to go. That's in the middle of everything. It is officially outgrown the blueberry patch. Fear that I'm not getting enough water in the back because I can't get the hose all the way back there. I gotta stream it up over the top like this. Bi-Mart has guns. Me like, yes, Bi-Mart has mini guns, mini bang sticks. Personally, you know, don't get me wrong, semi-automatic is great and all, but I like some of the older models. I like revolvers. I like lever actions. That old-timey Western feel that you get from those sort of firearms. This poor little blueberry out on the corner, all by his lonesome. Bitch, could you maybe not do that? I think we got a good watering down here, guys. But for home defense, semi-automatic is a great way to handle the situation, but shotgun tends to be better because nothing really says you picked the wrong house, like, you know, getting cut straight in half. All right, there we go. got some of that water down my boot. Oh no. That was so cold. You better not hit me in the face. Better not hit me in the face. You better stay right there. Alright. That was probably about 20 minutes worth of watering. I think I got the whole thing. We will see tomorrow because I will be down in the green. I probably won't be able to go live until the new phone case comes in. So you guys can't come out and join me. Fuck, I don't have the hose connected over here. I'm losing it, Marcus. You lack assault rifles. First of all, assault is a verb. They are known as semi-automatic rifles. Semi-automatic rifles are actually fairly standard in the hunting scene. Although in the hunting scene, you are not allowed to have a high-capacity magazine on you while you are out in the field. It's not here in Oregon. You are allowed to carry a secondary, your primary being the rifle, your secondary being the secondary. Let's not drop the new phone. All right. The initial term for assault rifle, by the way, was coined to represent the fully automatic firearm. And when they were not happy with just going after the fully automatic firearms, they took it and they moved it to semi-automatic. And they keep confusing semi-automatic with fully automatic, which does not help things. Hey, Alf. Oliver. You're good. You're good. No, you don't need to get excited. You do not need to get excited. We are happy, but we are not that happy. Okay. I had 2 matches today, gaming, and that went swimmingly. Once we get Oliver move. Ooh. Oliver move. Once we get the case for this, I'm going to start having it around my neck like I did the other one. In the meantime, we can use the tripod so long as I'm keeping an eye on it because the cats, for some stupid reason, like to knock that shit over. Several days in a row, storms wrapping up tomorrow with the worst. Tomorrow will be a really bad day for some. That is terrifying. You know it's bad when Alf says it's bad because Alf knows a thing or two because he's seen a thing or two. He is our resident storm chaser. Whew. It's 78. I guess I can turn the heat lamps on. Watering went fairly well. Oh, I found out where the what is that called? the sensor is on the inside of the headset that's turning it on and off. So I will be messing with that. Are you okay, honey? You've seen a few tornadoes? I've seen funnel clouds. That is all I've seen. I don't think that's what we're talking about, honey. Okay. Well, since Duchess went and chewed on this cup of used resin, her poops are coming out a little firmer. I don't know if that's how that works, but that's how that seems to work. It was already tough resin. Don't worry. It's not like she went and lapped it up. All right, here we go. So, let's talk tarantula, shall we? I know many of you have come onto the live for that. You know, I actually think that the forward-facing camera might be better for this, because it looks like it. My personal opinion. It also could have been that my old camera was just scratched to fuck. So, I mean, it doesn't help that you can literally stand almost three feet away and it looks like you're right up in front. Whoop! Don't want to do that. Oh. Today is V-Ups. I'm only going to be able to sweep the floor because we have the AC going. All right. So, when you are taking care of a tarantula, the first thing that you want to do, the very first thing, before you even get the tarantula, go out and do your research. This is key on making sure that your tarantula does not wind up suffering under your care from the very beginning. All right? You got to make sure that it's either, let's see. If it's tropical terrestrial, give it dirt, give it humidity, make sure it's warm enough. Oliver! He was sitting on his daughter. You are cheating, sir. Yeah.
Stop and sniff.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, huh, sir? What are you gonna do? He just wagged his tail and looked at me. If it was just outside your window, there wouldn't be a window. Well, maybe it wasn't just outside his window. Huh. It's not... There's a light on here, but it's not giving me the option of using it. That's so weird.
Get your ball, Oliver.
I don't understand. That definitely is not okay. Okay. What?
That ball was an awesome idea.
Do we know where there's a flashlight? Because I can't use my light on here.
Why not?
It's not letting me. What is going on here? What does that do? Okay. Where did Micah put my fucking flashlight? Okay. All right, here we go. Are we really facing? So that darkened shape right there is actually a Theraphosa apophysis. And me and... Now it's going to let me do it? Okay. Me and this phone are going to have words. There she is. That is the Theraphosa apophysis, or the Goliath pink leg or foot tarantula. She is very big. She has eaten her way up to the top of the fat chain here. And she will be molting, I would say, in the next month, hopefully. Then again, when I went and made that conclusion, drew up that conclusion with our Lasiodora parahabana, or our salmon pink bird-eating tarantula, she sat there and didn't. Me not happy. So she's still probably pre-molt, but she is taking her sweet time. What was that? Somehow it did not hit us. We got lucky. There's a lot of that out there with them tornadoes. When I was living in California, Northern California, apparently there was a tornado that touched down. But when it hit, we decided we were going to go and be over in the LDS chapel that they had in, I believe it's Corning? I think it's Corning. Because their building was made out of brick, and if something was going to survive that nonsense, it was going to be brick. Now, if you keep your tarantula in a mesh screen top cage, make sure you utilize cage clamps. Cage clamps will prevent you from having an escape artist. For the most part. Some tarantulas get a very peculiar wild hair up their ass, in which causes them to start chewing the screen a lot. They just go hog wild. And they will wind up either escaping or damaging their things. Alright, Durs, you have a good night. Sorry we didn't get on earlier. I just wanted to play some games. And I did not lose my temper, even when things got frustrating. Hey, Mimi. Mimi says hi.
Hi.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I'm just tired.
Same. After this critter, I'm going to go and sweep the carpet and do some of my exercises. Because today we're working on our core some more. That way my health doesn't get poor. We kind of sort of fasted today. Was not really by choice. It's just that time slipped us by. We came home. I snacked on some fruity goodness from a fruit trail mix that my wife bought. We're actually going to have you stay right there while I go and tidy up the floor. I don't think money's been this tight in a while. Oh, come on. Duchess, I know you're responsible for 90% of this mess. I just want you to know that I know, so that you know that I know, so that when the time comes for somebody to have to deal with it, dog, you'll be the first. Like, what drew the dogs to start chewing on resin stuff? I don't, like, it doesn't even smell edible. Ah, get away from there. I'm gonna be covered in dog hair. Alright, get some sleep. See you tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, not me.
Not you, but if you need to take a nap, you can lay down on the couch. I'll turn off the lights. Hi. Does it look like you're about to look up my nose? Yeah. That's because the way they went and made this phone, it won't get any further away. Congratulations.
Honey, look what I got. She popped herself down.
God, jeez. Oh, she gonna come running over here.
Oh, fuck. Ow.
Touch it. You gotta be nice to your mommy. All right.
She's like, no, Daddy.
Come on. Everybody's getting attention. Come on. Yeah, everybody. Critter missed my comment. I don't even want to know. That did not happen, but I don't even want to know what the fuck that is. Leave me out of your perversions. What is this? What is all this? What is all this? This fur you got coming out of your fur. What is this? Kitty! Kitty in the middle of a dog fest! Look at this! Don't play with the tripod. Look at all that. Yeah. All your excess fur. All right, go on. All right. So, the way we do these is pretty straightforward. All right. First, you got to make sure that the floor is optimally hairy, so that when you come up, you look like you got a full body of hair. Then you got to grab the kitten. You got to go like this. You ready? Wolf, get out of here. Got to go like this. Got to go. Oh. One, two. Okay, he doesn't like that. Get out from behind me. Eight. Nine. Yeah. Oh. I remember. What do you get? Another tuft of his hair. When I get this carpet replaced with hardwood, I'm just going to take a leaf blower from one side of the house and use it. Or get one of the kind that you can reverse to mulch. Stop it! Damn, I started out with 19 last time. I only did 17 this time. Stop yelling at me. You literally just finished your dish. You should not be all up in my business. All right. Turbo Tony. That I do not. Don't ask him to elaborate, man. Oh my God. Yeah, and I'm not one of them. Holy shit. I tell him to tone it down, but he'd only go crazier. Whew. Duchess, you're in the middle of the floor again. Whew.
Fine.
What?
You want to stick that in the freezer?
Sure. All right, so this next animal is one that doesn't like to come out really at all on camera. We seldom get a good look at her. She is a green bottle blue female. And I don't know if she ate. Looks like we're still a little moist up in her cage. So we're going to hold off just one more day. We are going to probably get a camera to pan on the side of her cage during the night to see if we can catch her doing her thing. Oh, so that's why my tiles are loosey-goosey. It's because you provided your own cock, sir. I'm gonna contact OSHA, and you are gonna get in so much trouble for this shit.
Until they see our sign.
Yes, this is true. We're gonna have to go and hide the sign. You motherfucker. Could you fucking fathom being an escort? No, you know what? I think Alf could probably fucking fathom that. An escort for Peter Dinklage. That's why he brought it up. He's already got the screenplay written and everything. It's gonna be wild, and somebody's gonna catch a lawsuit. So wait, it's not? What the fuck? Somebody's gonna catch that lawsuit. It ain't gonna be me, but it is gonna be somebody. Whew. Turn her cage sideways, so later we can just put the camera right there. Brave soul Googling things. That's right. What is somebody getting into? Sweet child of mine. Ba, ba, ba. You're a pain in my ass. Look at that face. It's the face of sheer terror. As I caught him laying where he shouldn't be. What do you have to say about yourself, child?
What was he doing?
He was jumping all over the saw that was in there again. What do you have to say for yourself? Yeah, you have to say that you're adorable. Look at that face. Just look at it. He is so cute. Alright, you ready? Ooh. Ooh. If you were to go and look that up on P-Hub, you would probably wind up...
What?
P-Hub. The corn scrub.
I thought you said T-Hub, and I'm like, is that the British version?
Sir. Don't do it. Wow. I am like on the verge of breaking out sweating right now. Are you guys seeing that? I'm glistening. I don't sweat. I glisten.
Duchess,
I'll send you links, Tony.
on the dish.
That's what I said. And all of a sudden, I started getting weird links on my messenger chat. I don't click on them. What?
The dogs have food, right?
Pretty sure.
Because Duchess is trying to get the food out from around the house.
Let her clean the floor. I'm sick of all her shit on the floor. That's how your computer or your phone gets a virus. Courtesy of Alf. You know, technically speaking, he really is following the Alf legacy from the television series, except it's modernized. As a matter of fact, if somehow Alf from YouTube were to come across like video clips of the old Alf on an early computer system typing and then laughing, it would be perfect. And he could take snippets of the shit that he says on here and my reaction and put it to that video. I'm just saying that would be pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
Oh, that poor dog.
What?
It's a golden around Oliver's color with a bright pink tail.
Oh no.
Using doggy dye. You missed it when we had that little walk through the farm Saturday market with the blue and red on.
What the fuck?
What I missed?
Critter watches Black Amputee Granny Corn. Except instead of a C, it's a P. Clearly. Alf, you sick fuck. Stay off of my search history. All right. There we go. So this is our Vietnamese centipede. And he is resting up a little bit.
Don't yell at me. I'm not the one in there.
I wonder. The tunnel he'd be coming out of is that collapsed one right there. He's sleeping right now. What we're going to do is we're going to mist the top of his tank right here. It looks like he hasn't been out for a minute, but when he goes and he eats a thick, hearty meal, Alf, you go ahead and have fun with that sentence. I know you will. Tends to go into a state of food coma. Traumatized, Alf. You have traumatized me. Not even wounded me. We have skipped past wounded. We are at the what the fuck stage of tonight's live stream. Alf, you are one troubled individual.
Sorry, Oliver.
I think I might be a little bit worse for playing into it, though. There we go. Now, this is another... Wolf! Nobody is going to feed you right away. You just finished... So, what some of you might not realize is my wife has the window AC set that way. Just that way. I look over and she is taking out the tufts of fur, the undercoat that Wolf's shedding, and she's just nonchalantly throwing it into the breeze from the AC unit. And I am just watching it wafting this direction. It's great. It's fantastic. Oh my God. This is why we can't have a clean house.
What?
I said this is why we can't have a clean house. We are gonna find hair on our soap in the bathroom. We're gonna find it in our food out in the grill. We are gonna find it out in the garden. It's all Wolf's hair. I'm gonna find it in places I ought not find it, is what I'm getting at here.
Hi, Duchess.
Oh, she's a lap dog. Don't let her lick you too much. You know where that tongue's been.
Oh, shut up.
All right.
Is this better?
If the Monocentropus balfouri don't eat those crickets in their cage by tomorrow,
Hey!
I'm gonna start collecting them and dropping them into the lizard cage. All right. So if you're thinking about getting a centipede of any variety, understand that if you don't get it for cheap, you are not going to get your money's worth, because centipedes, for the most part, do not come out when they are happy. If you properly keep your centipede, it will be spending the majority of its time underground. Get in your kennel. Don't urge me. Get in your kennel. Fuck off. Hey, get in your kennel. Go on. Hey, you hear that? He's back talking. You're not a teenager anymore, Wolf. Are you sassing me? All right. Next up, we have the Monocentropus balfouri. But anyway, as I was saying, centipedes tend to be very reclusive. You will get to see it every once in a while, but for the Wolf, come here. Come here. Which one of you is Wolf? Which one of you is Wolf? Are you Wolf? Are you Wolf? I call Wolf over and Oliver comes answering. And now here's Duchess. Here's Duchess. Duchess, are you Wolf? Oliver, are you Wolf? I called Wolf over here. Wolf. Freaking animals. All right.
Honey,
What?
Oliver. I can see it from here. He's like, Daddy.
Oliver, Duchess. Oliver. I put on my blue suede shoes and I avoided the plane. Took the train on down to Baton Rouge to get treated for arthritic pain. You seen Hamlet down at that weird theater there?
What is your problem?
Nothing. I'm trying to look for a knife to cut open a bag.
Silverware drawer?
Why do you have to make it so?
Tyler,
What?
aren't there scissors?
Oh, fuck, there are. nose away from the dog. You are going to wind up having to go to the vet because you want to play stupid games. You are just about the dumbest animal I have ever come across. Here, Dad, let me stick my nose right in the fucking blades and the scissors. That sounds like a great idea. That's exactly where I, as a dog, should be. Right where the sharp and pointy is.
Now what are you looking for?
The bowl. Very good thumbnail. Beautiful singing, I know. I know. Practicing for when I'm 80 years old.
Was the bowl in there?
Yes. It's just dusk now.
Now Dutch is like, okay, where's my phone? I don't even know where she is. So.
She's right over here. I had to make sure that those weren't freaking storage mites. Did your phone ring?
TV.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Motherfucker.
Are they both next to each other?
Nope. TVs take calls. Killer headwear. Ah, yes, I know. It's because I'm fucking sweating, man. It is 78 degrees up in this hizzle.
Oh, turn the heat lamp on?
Yes, I did. When it's below 80 degrees, heat lamps on for the snakes.
You told me 78.
Whatever. Oliver, if I catch you doing that, you're going to get in some serious trouble. No. Where did you put the other food dish? It's literally full of food still. This is why we can't have nice things. You bury the food dish so Duchess thinks she's starving.
She's eating right now.
Fuck you, Oliver.
Good girl, Dutchess.
Literally buried the fucking food dish. I don't have a girlfriend.
Okay.
Is that what?
The last one Frank says, is TV takes calls. I keep having to refresh it to get the other.
Justin says, "Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't you?" I know. All right, here we go. Ah, yes. You get the B rating floor right now. She doesn't really come by that often anymore, unfortunately. All right. Kitty! Jasper! Kitty, 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 kitty! Jasper! What? You want attention? Yeah, you're a good kitty. You have your own food, child.
Duchess is chowing down.
Jasper! I found you! You want some ice cream, huh? What about you, huh? Can you guys see this? He's straight up playing. Duchess! Oh, she's still challenged. Did you miss me? Is that why you're acting like this? See? Jasper!
It's karma. He used to do that to her over. Never mind.
Munchkin! Munchkin! Hey! I can't. I'm so happy that he's finally acting like a real cat. Not just being a snugglebug. You can get him? That, Jasper, that is not a toy. I hope we get to keep at least 6 plants. And I hope that they're in kind of like a square formation out there.
Okay.
Oliver! Oliver! What are you doing? Come here. Oliver. Oh!
What?
Oliver, you don't get any treats tonight. I'm gonna be right back.
What happened?
He got in the litter box. I gave him a kiss on top of the head. I'm gonna go fucking rinse my mouth out and brush my teeth. Ugh. Shit. Go to your kennel. Both of you dogs, you're done. Get on up in there. Nope. You literally took it out of the fucking litter box and you put it on clothes out in the hallway. Get in your kennel. And if I have to say it one more time, it's going to be a bad night. You are bad dogs. You're going to be in there for an hour. Blah. Really? Can't it just go smoothly?
Very well. I thought they were okay. Nothing special. I've been looking at labels on what they do and don't tell you about products, especially when they suggest something's good for you. Most of us would like to be healthier and it seems too good for us, so when we shop, we pick up the quick to do with that. But because of our current labelling rules, manufacturers can perfectly legally present foods in a way that suggests they might be better for us than they really are. Take this, for example, is an officially low-fat biscuit. Personally, I'd imagine that if I bought it, it would have less calories. But what the front of the packet doesn't tell sugar. So these officially low-fat biscuits contain more calories than these, and these.
I can send you a litter box closet we bought, is what Jason said. We might need that. Because this is disgusting. You dogs get no treats. Both of you, you are fucked. Oliver, you are disgusting, kid. Oh my god, I still gotta brush my teeth.
The labels on many products make claims about their fat content, but the front of the packet only tells half the story. When manufacturers reduce the fat, often you lose flavour, and they may add sugar in order to give you that fat flavour, but the claim that they're making is only about that specific nutrient. If it's low in fat, that's all they're claiming. What's really important is that you look at the whole food, look at the back of the pack, and I think manufacturers can make that labelling much clearer. It's amazing what the labelling rules allow. Look at this. This is a plain yogurt with 3.7 grams of fat. This is a low fat yogurt with 1.2 grams of fat. I can add this whole bag of sugar, and it still counts as a low fat yogurt, which is a claim that the other one just can't make. Yet, well, officially, that's still less than that, but that's just a low fat food. But if I were to have just 3 desserts with that yogurt, I'd be having the same level of chocolate fun. So we know what's in here, but if we tell them it's not fat, and the law allows me to say low fat yogurt, but I don't have to say that's about the sugar. You look like I'm looking at which can explain the situation to me. The law on health and nutrition codes just isn't tough enough. It rises against the laws of manufacturers to deliberately mislead in terms of the claims they make. There are a number of confusing and contradictory health and nutrition claims out there on the market. It's not just known fact. Guidelines on words like light or LITE are so vague, manufacturers can use them to imply foods better for us than similar products, even if they still contain what's been defined as a lot of fat and sugar. So what's being done about all of this? Well, proposals have been discussed from January next year in the European Parliament that will address all these issues and will have clear definitions and make sure claims are checked. Work on the UK and the to support these proposals to make sure that consumers can make a profit.
What's going on?
Jasper got his foot caught on the edge of this.
Is he free?
Yeah, he got himself free.
Alright, well, let's not. Oh, no, he didn't.
Got it recaught.
God damn it, Jasper! Stop. Can we move that thing?
Really, Munchkin? Get off of there.
Jasper.
Because he got totally free, and then I think he accidentally got you.
Jasper. No, Jasper, no. Baby boy. You okay? Mm-hmm.
I think I can bring commitment and maturity and just really hard work. I think it's different.
Alright.
And I want to do that.
Go play with your brother. Freaking cats. Alright, you sent me some tornado pics in Messenger. Alright, let me go do my exercise because I gotta go and then I'm gonna go and show you these pictures that Alf sent me in Messenger. I can still smell it throughout the hallway. I don't know if they have it hidden somewhere else, but it is so strong. You dogs, you're gonna learn today. Why is that bent?
Making watching it worse.
I don't know if it's gonna charge.
Different day next week, 9 p.m. on Wednesday. I'll show you how to make the perfect Christmas dinner. See you then.
Could we? Oh my god, stupid tablet. This is why I have problems with fucking electronics. Charging at 20%. Okay. Because something bent it. And unfortunately, if you bend it back too many times. There we go. It'll stop working. What?
Remember the thing we saw? Was it the secondhand store?
Yeah.
Jason just sent me a link of the one. Isn't that pretty basically it?
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah.
How much you want for it, Jason? I know I still work with your brother, so.
Would our litter box fit in it though?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it would. Kitties! Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. He's not going to go and have any complications with those stitches. If he was going to, he would have already. Kids, hey, not around that cord. This is how you dropped my headset the last. Oh, you fuckers. Bastards. Alright. So, bring it down. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Well, we wouldn't need a lid anymore.
3, 1, 4, 2, 5, 6, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 13, 14, 1, 2, 15, 1, 2, 8. Oh! 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 Oh!
Phone case shipped.
What?
Your phone case shipped.
Yay!
How are the dogs gonna do when the kitties get treats?
Oh, they're gonna flip out. Okay. So. We got 8 likes. Somebody liked that. I appreciated it. That is. I think that's a harder work.
He doesn't have one available.
What?
He doesn't have one available.
Oh, I thought he said he does.
Yeah.
Oh, then why did? I'm so confused. Then why did he offer it?
He sent us a link for it.
Oh.
They're $60, 60-something bucks.
So we're gonna have to wait on that. All right, so these are some of the storm photos. Okay. Look at that. Hey! When they do that. Jesus. I told Sean that if we can afford it later on, I know I already told you this, but I reiterated it to him. If we can afford it, I want to go and see what they're doing up in Alaska firsthand. Maybe go fishing. Redo the laundry, vacuum twice. Yeah, no. I cannot. He came over to me. I knew something was up because he was a little hesitant, and I gave him the kiss on the top of the head, and I was like, "Bleh." Like, dog, are you trying to kill me? All right, so these are Monocentropas balfouri. They are an arid species tarantula out of Yemen. They make for pretty easy care due to the fact that they don't need much humidity at all. I'm looking for any signs of babies. She is a big gal. Her abdomen looks smaller than it was. So I'm wondering if she did have eggs and lay them, and now she's just waiting because she hardly moves from that location. We're going to give it time. What we're initially going to look for over the course of the next few days is the development of little tiny holes in the soil, which would be from the burrowing of the baby Monocentropas balfouri. So stay tuned, because she's definitely skinnier than she was before. All right. I forgot to take my second dose of creatine. Probably should have done that before I started playing that video game, actually. Now, this is our Asian forest scorpion. You don't need to have too much in an Asian forest scorpion's den. Having a flat surface for them to climb under is a great way to go. Making sure that they have 2 water sources is what I like to do. I'll fill this up. She can get water from right here, and the water dish that we have crafted for her. You want to make sure that you give your scorpion plenty of dirt to play with in case they get a wild hair up their ass and want to go burrow. And you want to feed them once a week if you can. Keep them good and happy. Look at that. She's amazing. Now, one of the perks of owning a scorpion is seeing their genetic traits. All scorpions share this. Let's come over here. Draw the curtains for some mood lighting. Then we hit it. Now this is biofluorescence. Look at that. It's said to be a genetic trait that all scorpions share. And I tried to use it to go and find scorpions down in California. I didn't find scorpions down in California, just a lot of alligator lizards, a lot of southern alligator lizards. This critter right here is mildly venomous with a sting that can be comparable to that of a bee or wasp. It is not likely going to put you in the dirt. However, if you are allergic, that's another story. Of course, if you are allergic to something and it bites you or it's near you, the end result can be fairly drastic. I have allergies myself, but I've never gotten the chance to test them, and I would like to keep it that way. I was deathly allergic to something in California. It was kicking up my asthma pretty fierce. Not this last time, but when I was a kid living in Eureka. Oh my lord. Just had to make sure that the live chat was actually dead. Of course, Asian forest scorpion is tropical terrestrial, which means you got to go and get your mister. You got to make sure that the dirt remains humid, so that its environment remains humid, so that this creature can thrive in captivity. That is what we as keepers are looking for. You're fine. There are some idiots out there, and I will call them idiots, who seem to think that releasing captive animals into the wild is far better for them than leaving them captive. Here's the problem with releasing captive animals into the wild. They will most likely die because they do not have the same set of natural instincts that those who were born and raised in the wild would have. It's the reason why here in Oregon, when individuals released mink from a now what would you call that, fur farm, the mink wound up dying because they do not contain the same hunting instincts that their wild cousins or wild relatives do. Basically what they did is they gave them a prolonged death. It was slow starvation. Way to go, PETA. That organization is responsible for the deaths of 90% of overall animals that they save. Save, mind you. If anybody is responsible for what they like to call the animal holocaust, it's PETA. The organization that is connected to a literal dog napping off of somebody's front porch and then the euthanization of said dog. Don't support that organization. Facebook Marketplace has failed. Say, what? No. They would never. An organization connected thoroughly with Mark Zuckerberg through his founding or his running of Facebook failed horrendously. No, I could actually believe that wholeheartedly. I'm not a friend of Mark Zuckerberg. He is responsible for a bunch of shit that we had to deal with. And then he admitted that he was responsible for a bunch of shit that we had to deal with. Like, motherfucker. If I pulled the same shit he did, let's just say a lot of you would not follow me anymore. Jesus. It's almost as if somebody's been pulling hair off of a husky and letting it fall willy-nilly throughout the house. Oh wait, no, I did that in here. Don't try to take my broom from me. Oh God. Marketplace has crashed. Whatever will Zuckerberg do? You will find what you are looking for on this magical place called eBay. I want to look at Lincoln's. No, that's valid. The fact that Marketplace would be the best place to find those is kind of crazy. Alright. Kitties! Hey. Jasper! Trying to get Jasper. He said, fuck you. Hey! Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Let me show you something quick. Come here. Anthony, Nigella, here you go. Don't touch.
Come on.
There you go. That's Anthony there.
Munchkin! Munchkin! Wolf, do you want some attention? I'm not giving any attention to you, Duchess. I see you looking at me through that kennel wall. You are disgusting, child. You are grade A nasty. What were you thinking? And she looked, the second I came walking toward the door, she was so guilty. I dang near stepped in that they put in the laundry. Yeah. You goofy cat.
When it crisps off the bottle back, then with a soggy, overcooked sprout, leave them whole into the boiling water and cook them 3.5 to 4 minutes. Then take them out, dump them sweet in ice water.
Cannot get that cat to come and play.
Very, very quickly. The sprouts just start to colour.
Here we go.
Just start going that really nice nut brown flavour. Now the most important is to go with its own shards. They're small bricks and very waxy. Can't boil them or roast them. This way, the flavour. It's a very seasoned colour on the stove, being useful, don't fast. And if you give them the biggest colour before they go through, you get a really nice crispy flavour around the outside. It's really important. Now things are moving fast, yes? Come here, you. Don't serve it. Are you happy with that? Yeah, I mean, you are, yes? Have you tasted it and seen it warm? Yeah? No, that tastes very small. Touch that there. Come on, Russell. Yeah. Is it fuck warm? So you want to serve that? Now get the sprays off and get it to the fucking pan. Let's go. So delicious turkey, nice hot potatoes, yeah, roasted carrots, and fucking stone cold Brussels sprouts. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Right, Russell, come here. Miller, come here. That was a good meal. A little bit all over the shop, you know that. Stone cold your turkey. Calm. How can you call that calm? But you've been in there with a fucking shovel. You won't to make you sit with the last two tables there. Russell, you can go down. Pull it back. One table 5 each. Let's go again. Now get the turkey sliced on the tray this one. Get your vegetable piping on. And plating your turkey and your veg at the same time. Yeah?
No.
There you go. Make it count. Move your arse, yes? Nice portion, lightly hot veg. Let's go. Good.
Whew.
Well done, big boy, yes? So just get that big boy. Go, table 12. Nice. Go, please.
Oh God.
Come on, man.
What is going on? We demand answers. Hold on. Oliver, you are not going out for a long while. You have earned it, kid. I don't know what you were thinking getting into the litter box, but that shit is so nasty.
There's no crisscrosses on the sprouts. So it means something. See a shoulder, yes. Give it as Christmas. We'll get a black boy kitchen. Believe me, change Christmas.
What in the hell? Alright, I'm gonna look up. I typed in y'all and it put yell. Alright. Now, let's go over here. Marketplace. Yo! Wait. Oh! Yeah, I think it's down. We also lost a like. Or did we? No. Did we lose a like? I thought we had 8. Gosh darn it, guys. Let's take it over here, shall we? I could be wrong. Some random shit. Alright, you want me to actually look something up? Alright, here we go. People are always trying to get rid of these swimming. No results found. Elmo. No results found. Dinosaurs. No results found. Yo Mama's house. No results found, but check street corner. Okay. Okay. Sass me then. They didn't really say that. Oliver, that's enough. That's cray cray. All right. We have here. Wow, Wolf actually ate all of his food. Our white knee tarantula. We're going to be very careful not to mist over here because she might... Oliver? Oliver, no. You ate cat poop. You don't get to beg to come out. You're done. Keep it up. You're going to be in some serious trouble. We'll put you in there all night long. Sick little shits. Hi, Mystic Lotus. The dogs got into the litter box, so we are not happy. Now this is actually kind of giving off some... Hold on. This is giving off some molt mat vibes. I know, guys, the camera's not the best. It is what we have to work with, though. See, can you guys see that? Let's pan back a little bit. You see how she has got the webbing down like this in a circular pattern? I'm not saying it's a molt mat, but that is very indicative of what that could be. She could be working it into a molt mat later. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our spray, we're going to get good and close to the dirt, and we're going to come around right here. We're going to try to leave her the fuck alone, whilst also increasing the humidity. Hi! So that's what we're dealing with tonight. Naughty puppy dogs who are not getting treats.
No.
This time we are going to saturate it a bit. Oh. Here we go. Left that little dry corner right there. Mystic says, "Hi, Mr. Critter."
Hi.
The missus says hi. My old phone officially kicked occasion. Go back to try and resurrect it. I've got so many pictures on there. I think they a lot of them transferred over when I got my Google account back, but I just don't know, guys. I think this version of YouTube might need to update. to the newer one because I'm going through some of the older headaches instead of the newer headaches. Well, Oliver, no matter how much whining you do, you're not coming out. That's just not going to happen. That is our Harpic deer Polkreis. Don't worry, his cage is supposed to be this dry. He is most likely a male, but he's got himself a booty and he's webbed off his enclosure. So I'm wondering if we might get one more molt out of this critter. That would be cool. It really would be. He can sass a little bit, not gonna lie. He has thrown up a threat pose a time or two. You gotta understand that if you get tagged by this tarantula, it's not gonna feel good. Now, it's generally not gonna feel good to get, envenomated by any tarantula, but this is an old world African species, so their venom is considered medically relevant due to the pain it causes. Not as medically relevant as, let's say, the centipede, but medically relevant nonetheless. I'm about to tell my wife to turn that fucking show up if that dog's gonna keep whining like that. Oliver! You need to stop! No matter what you do, you're gonna be having a good night tonight. You don't eat cat poop and then expect to get treated like a little fucking princess, child. Alright, so this is our Lasio Ciano Sazamai. He is a confirmed male. He has hooked out. He ate the last time we fed him, though his abdomen is... My tulip is barking. It's because I yelled at my dog. Don't like my dog eating cat turds. Oop, sorry, child. That was a direct hit on accident. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, I lost a like. Oh, that's rude. YouTube's at it again, guys. It's so gross. Like, I heard that it's because cats don't digest all of their protein adequately. Yay, we're back to 8 likes. So they go and they feed on cat shit in the litter box. But, like, seriously. This is our other Lasio Ciano Sazamai. They were initially called Pteranopelma Sazamai. But some weird ass scientist... Oh, we got 9 likes! Holy shit! We got 9. But some weird scientist somewhere found a freckle. Found a straight up freckle. Hey, we lost it! Dag-nammed it. Found a freckle on a tarantula's ass. Took it in. And decided that it was worth trying to change the name from Pteranopelma Sazamai to something a little bit more Italian. And I tell you, it does not make me a happy man. Do you have any idea how long it takes for somebody to remember a scientific name? We're back to 9! 9 likes! It's ridiculous, guys. Pteranopelma Sazamai, and then one day some scientist makes a wild discovery. Not even a wild discovery. A tiny discovery. And it goes from...
Could have been just a birthmark.
It could have just been a fucking birthmark. Makes a discovery and we go from Pteranopelma to fucking Luigi's grandpa, freaking Lasio Ciano. Went from a legit scientific name to a hitman. Jesus. It ain't right. It ain't fair. Did we just lose the 9 again? Oh man, somebody's fucking with me.
Why would you say yes to have raising pigs in your yard compared to chickens?
Why not both? Okay, but here's the thing though. I want a porch pig.
No, I'm talking about that's what pigs.
For food?
No, that's what Gordon's wife said. We could try raising. She's okay with the pigs in the backyard,
But not chickens.
not chickens.
Oh, she dumb.
They just have turkeys.
Oh, how'd it go?
I told you though my request if we get chickens.
What?
I want some that they fun colored eggs.
You want some that lay green eggs? Kitty! This is my baby. This is mine. This is my boy. He's mine. Hey, sweetheart. He's a good boy. Yes, you are. He's purring. Oop. Arr. Arr. Look at that tum-tum. Look at that tum-tum. Yeah. Arr.
It's a dish in here. It's almost empty.
Look at that tum-tum. You was stinky boy last night. You had a lot of gas. It was rancid. I don't know how the dogs can eat your shit. You're so cute. Alright. You ready?
We munchkins like it's bedtime.
Oliver, you're not getting out. We're probably going to wait until we're done with all the workouts and whatnot. And then you can come out. Because you... Like, I literally went down and kissed the top of his head. Ugh. Loved dog food. Other dogs love dog food. I love cat food. Yeah, if they can get their paws on it, they'll eat cat food. Oh my god, that dog is going to freaking piss me off. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You gonna get it? Get it. You're gonna cry some more, buddy. Ooh. That was pretty rough. That little scratch that I got right there wasn't even from a blackberry vine. There was a blueberry limb that was sticking out sideways, and I caught it as I was trying to step over it, and it took the dry patch, and it just started taking chunks out of the dry patch. When I tell you that hurt, oh man. Oliver! Honey, do you want to let him out to see if he needs to go bathroom? Should just be the top one.
Going deep to the bottom of the bowl and just lifting the legs, and that's it. In it goes. That just goes in there for 25 minutes. But really important not to overcook it, so that you don't want it to dry out. So,
Oliver, this is not playtime. What do you need? No. No.
that was very good.
Oliver. What do you need? What are you so restless about? Oh, hey, speaking of spiders, Come on, this is a
Do I
male.
let Duchess out too?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't mean to injure you, kiddo. No, he's struggling through the carpet. Come on. And the dog just squished him. Oh! No! You do not lick me. Get away from me. Go! You get the fuck away from me. You eat cat shit and you're gonna lick me in the eye? If I get pink eye, you are going somewhere not nice. No, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Go on. You and I are not copacetic. You and I are not copacetic either. You guys are not allowed up on the bed. You are not getting treats tonight. You are going to be riding this rough patch out until tomorrow. You do not eat cat shit without repercussions. Gross. It's the orange kitty. Whoop.
Hey, baby.
Well, you're a good boy. You just finished your food. You do not need to eat again. Here we go. Get the fuck away from me. You go over there. You know exactly what you did. Then you tried to lick me in the face. Get out of here. You're okay. Go. Go. No, go. You don't seem to be grasping this. I don't want you near me right now. You don't eat cat shit and then act buddy-buddy. You nasty bitch. She is a female dog. So I can say that without being offensive. What are you... No. Go on. Get. You too. Go. Why do you have blood on your nose?
Ew.
Duchess. She got a little blotch on her face.
I don't. Did the cat get her?
I don't know. Duchess, go.
Duchess.
Go on. When I tell you go, it means go. Oh, that last one barely counts. No! Go! Go! You don't eat cat shit and then come up to my face. Get out of here. Go on. There are consequences to actions. God, one of them still smells like shit. That's right, cat looks. I cannot fucking believe that dog came right up to my face like we were gonna be buddy. You do not get in the caca. And then come up to me like that. No fucking way. Alright. Last time we did these, it was 19, 15, 13, 12. This time it's 17, 16, 15, 15. And we might have a couple more sets left in us. Yeah, no, that's why they're not going to be allowed up onto the bed tonight. That is so disgusting. That is so foul. What?
Good luck with the bed one.
I'm gonna fucking kick them out myself. Alright. These critters actually have a house upgrade. We bought the totes for them today with money we shouldn't have spent, but my wife asked me, "Do you want me to get totes?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Kidding me about the totes because they're on sale.
You want these totes? Yeah, I want these other ones. I wanted ones that had the ceiling lid, that so that when we start working on them, they're airtight. Did they ever do it with Monkey? Oh yeah. They, like, Oliver got into the litter box back then. I think he stopped for a minute.
Yeah, he stopped for quite a while.
And then Duchess came along, and now they're both like, "Hey, check this out, caca mouth." Assholes. It's gross. Whoop. Just going to increase the humidity like right over in that area. So tomorrow we got to work on the blueberry patch. We got to try to get the alligator lizard to eat roaches.
I get to make potato salad.
Heavy on the what is it? Dill pickles?
Yeah, we'll get those spicy ones that you like.
Ooh, don't tease me like that, honey.
That's what I put in the last time.
Oh, so good when you do that shit. My wife's cooking is a real treat. All right. Duchess, get out of here. Get out of here. This whole not listening to me thing is getting old. Honestly. Okay, so they brought it back. I wonder if there's going to be a big to-do about it on the news. Marketplace was down, and they're thinking that it was Russian hackers that brought it to its knees. Zuckerberg, what do you have to say about this? Are your teams working around the clock to prevent this from happening in the future? No, we sell your information to anybody that's got enough money. So the fact that Russia came in and hacked our system means that they're too cheap to actually just pay for your information like everybody else. Zuckerberg in a nutshell. All right. Now, these orange head roaches are being raised into adulthood, and then they're being culled off. So we let them live through their childhood at least. We're not going out of our way to kill them off too quickly. We feed them, we water them, we let them live. We don't show them off anymore because they are going through issues. We had to start culling them because they were reproducing rapidly at temperatures that we were told they couldn't reproduce at. Lovely. Wait, playing with which lid? One of my kitties or one of your kitties? That scares me. All right. There we go. Oh God, which kitty was it? Because I got both of them right here. Was it this little monster?
What happened?
Was it him? Oh, my precious baby. You know, I really haven't heard Jasper meow. Was it this monster?
Which is, from what I've heard, kind of rare for that. Please.
Huh! Where'd he go? Jasper! Come here. You must answer. Answer for your ruckus. Doesn't even say there's somebody on the live. Hey, baby. The fuck?
What?
Was that you? I felt something land on the floor at my feet, and I looked down, and there was nothing there. Hey, baby. Yeah. I noticed the other day that his face is looking really thin for being so, well, chunky. Look at that. He's got the tum-tum. You ready? He's like freaking putty in my hands. Go on. There you go. Alright. For the last set, before we call it a night, we don't have any resin to unmold. because my wife literally used every last little drop she had to make sure.
It drip the bottles.
And that last one that you made was perfect, except for the fact that it did not want to harden all the way. That, and it was producing glitter out of the gills like it was a...
You need to get like some baby wipes or something, because that's what I've seen people use to clean that up.
Yeah, it's crazy. But it was like a gender reveal party. Because it was like bluish glitter, if I remember correctly.
No, the reveal is what was the eye in place.
Oh my god. Alright. Did you just attack my feet? You better not be doing that when we go to bed. Alright, here we go. Oliver, get out. Duchess, get out. Go. Get. You're not going to be in here while I do this. I don't want love and affection from you guys. You got shit breath. It is so foul.
Having got this far, I really want to win this. Very good question. So there's a lot of hassle, so I hope you realise by now that I'm obsessed with your next move. People look at me and go, "Great, don't you want to do this?" Because it's this, if I want to do it, I want to do it. I really want to do it. Really want to do it.
That was, nope, I'm going to stay 11. That was not a good one. Alright. At that point, you don't keep going. So we did 17, 16, 15, 15, 11. Alright. We were trying to find good names, and we wanted a name that represented calm. Jasper came up, and it just sounded good, and eventually it just stuck. So it's not the typical way we do things, and we have had an animal in the past named Jasper. It was a golden knee tarantula. But Jasper, I think, suits him. In any case, you guys have a good night. Stay safe. Yeah. Good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.